Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we continue to see active weather in the southern tier of the United States. More storms coming off of the Intermountain West as well. Current temperatures for you, we have our frontal boundary. Very strong area of low pressure in the Tennessee Valley, another impressive area of low pressure in portions of Wyoming and Colorado. And along this boundary, we're going to continue to see the opportunity for strong to severe storms to develop the remainder of today. This is what the overall risk looks like, especially again south of those boundaries here through portions of West Texas, Southwest Texas, Midland, San Antonio included in that. Then a secondary slight risk area from the New Orleans area towards Montgomery, just south of Atlanta, including Macon and Albany, Georgia. You've got your marginal risk, or 1 out of 5 on the SPC scale, kind of surrounding these spots. Additional severe thunderstorms near that area of low pressure close to the Denver, Colorado area. Current warnings on the board for you right now. Let's get into it. First of all, the storms traveling through Georgia. A strong straight-lined wind event is developing. Earlier, we even had a few tornado warnings, but now this will probably generally be straight-line winds. Can't rule out an isolated area of rotation, especially on the southern end of this as well. But again, strong to severe storms moving through the I-75 corridor there in Georgia. Additional strong to severe storms in a very localized fashion over portions of Florida at the hour, but nothing that's going to be organized. Then back into Texas, where again, thunderstorms are just beginning to fire at the hour out there. Some of those are severe. Those are the red polygons that you see. And then again, back into Denver across I-35, thunderstorms developing there all the way into the southern sides of Wyoming. This is going to be the most active weather across the country for today, the regions that I just mentioned. In addition to the risk for severe weather, we will have some pockets for potentially excessive rainfall and a flood threat. So we'll have to monitor that situation for you as well. Now, the overall watches that are into play, severe thunderstorm watches, West Texas, back into Georgia. Thankfully, right now, no tornado watches, but some of that could evolve in West Texas later on this Tuesday. It's been a really pleasant day in the Northeast. The rain is now beginning to move into the Ohio Valley and portions of the Mid-Atlantic states, places from Columbus, Ohio to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Washington and Baltimore. Wet day there. Not a lot of lightning with those storms. Again, outside of the rain and storms in Florida, it's hot, but elsewhere across the southeast, it's actually a relatively cool day for us here. Temperatures are also fairly moderate in portions of the southern plains. The other big story, of course, is going to be the wind. This is what the wind gusts look like at the hour for you right now. One thing that I'm going to be watching over the next couple of days is more wind energy and associated mid-level low pressure coming out of the Intermountain West, with the opportunity for, again, additional strong to severe storms. But there's just a lot of breeze right now in the northern plains out through portions of the Intermountain West and the West Coast. Temperatures, again, are very area dependent. We've had some cooler areas, but we've also had some thunderstorm activity in Colorado and Wyoming, and then some excessive heat right now, southern sides of California, Nevada, and into the southwest sides of Arizona. Yeah, temperatures in a lot of spots are at or above 100 degrees there. All right, so taking a look there, we have the excessive heat for the areas that I just mentioned, some severe weather, and the opportunity for, unfortunately, some flooding in portions of Arkansas in the Mid-South with the severe weather that we're going to see over the next couple of afternoons. Let's get on over to our models. We'll start off with our HERB model, our high resolution rapid refresh. Now, first thing I want to mention is the parent low is actually going to be spinning into the Midwest and the Western Great Lakes, but all of the active weather is going to be east and south of that. And it is waves of energy that'll ride off of the higher terrain through the plains into the deep south, through portions of the Tennessee Valley, and even into the Northeast. Generally speaking, the farther south that you live in those areas, the better chance you have for severe storms, isolated tornadoes, a hail risk as well, and some damaging winds. Rain and storms up the I-95 corridor into the Northeast in New England, but more than likely not severe. Some shower activity for the Great Lakes and portions of the Ohio Valley, but again, Southern Plains, the Deep South, that's why I expect the most active weather for both Wednesday and Thursday. The risk of severe storms for tomorrow, again, back into the panhandle of Texas with our dry line coming back in, and additional severe storms are likely again across the I-10 corridor, then I-95 up to portions of the southern sides of North Carolina. And then for your Thursday, it's a general marginal risk across I-10 right now, but that could be also elevated back to a slight risk in some spots, but potentially not as organized as we get into our Thursday. Rainfall totals will be quite significant. Anywhere that you see the whites or the grays, there is the opportunity for some localized flooding, because that's going to be 3 to 4 inches of rain, and some of that could fall in just one day. And then towards Savannah here on the GFS model, you're looking at maybe over 6 inches of rain there. So localized flooding there. Not as much rain right now along the West Coast, but there's another storm system coming in there towards the weekend that will provide higher rain chances. But central, northeast, wet, somewhat stormy for the next 3 days ahead. Friends, I'm out of time. I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel as well. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.